let's get you more on that. As far as this illegal under construction building collapse in Bengaluru is concerned, the death toll has now gone up. It was earlier reported to be at 4. Now, unfortunately, there has been one more body that has been recovered from the debris, and the death toll has now gone up to 5. Efforts that are being made, and it's a race against time to pull out all of those people who are still said to be trapped under the debris. And we are looking at the latest information as far as the death toll is now concerned, that has now gone up to 5. There are at least several people who are still reported to be trapped under the debris. We have Deepak with us right now. Deepak, unfortunately, the death toll has gone up.
Yes, absolutely. And of course, it has been a tough task for the fire department, the SDRF and the NDRF, who've been working tirelessly since last evening. And you can see even now the NDRF teams who just use live sensors here to try and detect if there is any sort of movement inside. Anybody who's crying out for help have realized there is some sort of movement, and they're going to resume operations. 5 people as of now dead. Let me speak to one of the officers here of the NDRF, sir. If you could just give us a little bit of information. You just use sensors. अभी आपने use किया है. कुछ detect हुआ है? कुछ बता सकते हैं? कुछ बता सकते हैं आप क्या नेक्स्ट प्रोसीजर क्या है, क्या करने
हम कर रहे हैं अभी. आप थोड़ा सा डिस समझ करिए, ठीक है? करने दीजिए.
Okay, well, they want some time as of now to of course continue and plan the next strategy, but as we see there are of course a lot of locals as well who have gathered. The police of course also ensuring that they clear the area before the operations begin. You can see the earth movers once again have just started their engines, and this would mean that they would begin the operations once again. And this is going to be very, very crucial, because earlier this morning as well, while they did of course continue to dig, they managed to find one person alive, and that's the hope that they have, that if there is even a slightest possibility, then they want to use that to ensure that they can save people. So while of course 5 people are dead, the good news here also remains that 13 people have been rescued alive. Some of the injured of course have been hospitalized, but they are getting the treatment that they need, and they will be out of danger very soon, is what we are picking up.
All right, it's a race against time, isn't it, Deepak? As you're getting us those pictures as well, we're looking at heavy machinery that has also been put to use as far as clearing the debris as soon as possible to pull out at least those people who are feared to be trapped. How many are there, if there is a number?
Well, that's becoming difficult, because yesterday in the list that the police got from, the people who were trapped and some of them who were rescued, they thought it was about 15. Now the number has gone up. Now let me in fact continue to show you these pictures. My video journalist Sunil here bringing these live pictures on the ground from Babosa Palya, where 13 people have been rescued and 5 people have been killed. So that takes the number to 18. At about 9 p.m. last night, when the police put out data, they had put out information of just about 15. So already there are about 3 people more who are trapped inside, and the number could only be much higher. We are expecting it to be around over 20 at this point in time. So it's of course crucial to note that while the teams here operate, the use of good machinery is important. The use of technology is important in such search operations and such rescue operations, because while of course they could bring in earth movers very soon. That's the reason, they could, cut through the rubble, break through the rubble last evening itself, save multiple people. And today as well, with the kind of, technology that the NDRF and the SDRF are bringing with them, with these sensors, they of course become very, very essential in detecting life, detecting movement, and concentrating efforts at one particular spot, because cutting through
the amount of debris, as far as looking at it being a multi-story building and illegal construction that was taking place, which led to the collapse, and of course the rain added to the woes. Let's in the meantime listen into the Deputy CM DK Shiv Kumar himself, who visited the building site late last evening rather, and he has now given the assurance that justice would be given, and all of the illegal activities, especially which relates to construction, will be immediately stopped.
Yes, I was told that there are no permission. Illegal activities was been going on. We will take strict action against the owner, the contractor, and everyone in entire Bangalore. I will make up see that we will come out with a decision where all such type of illegal construction are going on. We are going to stop immediately. I will conduct a big survey on this, and we'll stop all this type. And I'll inform the concerned registrars also not to accept any transfer of property, such type of property which there are no plan sanction. So we'll have to deal with this if they stricten the laws, whatever we have in our hands.
So unfortunately, the death toll from the building collapse that has gone up to 5. However, when it comes to the tragedies that just don't end there, worrying pictures that have also emerged from several parts of the city. Yes, viewers, this is the IT capital of the country. Roads inundated, tech parks that have been flooded, people who paid taxes have now been left to suffer. This is how the situation is now looking at as far as the apathy is the one that has actually drowned Bengaluru once again.